Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I want to go through this Ezekiel the 35th chapter, only 15 verses, but very, very heavy concerning the coming destruction and judgment upon Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man. All right. We're going to let the Lord speak. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right. And we know this to be, once again, Esau, Edom, which we've identified. All right, he self-identifies as the Caucasians, all right, as white, and there's different tribes among them, and they rule all throughout, they rule America, they rule throughout Europe, they're also in the land of Israel. All right, so the Lord is commanding that we prophesy against them. So, and we know that one jot or tittle shall no wise pass from the law until all be fulfilled. This hasn't been fulfilled yet. Esau has not become a desolation. They try to say Esau is done away with, but Esau hasn't been done away with. We've been commanded to prophesy against Mount Seir. So how can the Lord love all nations? Verse 3, and say unto it, thus said the Lord power, behold, on Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. How is the Lord going to do that? By way of this third world's war. And the Lord created the smith that bloweth the coals, and he created the waster to destroy. Okay, the Lord put it in the minds of these different scientists to create these to split the atom and have and ultimately create these ICBM thermonuclear missiles, which is going to help destroy America, man. All right, along with the chariot fire. Verse 4, and I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, who was that talking about? All right, see, Esau, you're going to have to deal with this shit, man. Esau shed all this blood, and here it is, they hold themselves not guilty. Who are the children of Israel? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, because if you claim that the children of Israel are the ones in that land now, all right, who came up against them? What? Other white people? The Nazis, the Germans. All right, they're simply they're simply Temanites, man. So it's not talking about them. It's talking about what y'all did to us, and the Lord is gonna get you for it. Verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right. Hey, Cristobal Colon, when he came down, there was a famous quote that he didn't put down his sword, not for a moment. Against what? Rather, they try to make it seem like Gad and Reuben were just savages. Nah. All right, you came and infiltrated. All right, you crouched yourself, you learned the ways of the land, so to speak, and then when you were done with them, you killed them with disease, and you killed them with the sword, man. And then you brought the Southern Kingdom over here to work continually, and we're still being oppressed to this day. We might not be in physical shackles, but guess what? They still trying to put shackles on our mind. They're definitely not telling us who we are, and they know who we are. So blood is going to pursue you. Verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword, man. The Lord is sending threats. Not even threats, promises, man. The Lord said, I will do this. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. This is going to happen, and this is what got Esau scared shitless, man, because there's nothing you can do against the Lord that created everything, man. Even though you try to put yourself up in that light, you try to be like the Most High, the Lord gonna show you who really the highest is, man. Who's really the top dog, man. Verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Verse 10, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Did they not do that? Did they not go across the whole world, raping and pillaging and saying, hey, these two countries are mine? Also us. You know, the northern and the southern kingdom, you laid claim to us, but you also laid claim to our lands. You know, you laid claim to our heritage. He said, I'm going to possess it. So, hey, what is the Lord going to do because you did that? Verse 11, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. It reminds me in Revelations where it says, rejoice over her, thou heavens, ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Lord have avenged you on her. The Lord going to judge you. And the Lord is going to allow us to see it. And that's a beautiful thing. The Lord takes delight in that. A man that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. All right, verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. They are given to us to consume. All right, that's what y'all say in y'all heart, man, in y'all mind. Y'all say, hey, you know, we didn't destroy them. All right, they're ours. They're our possession. They're our property. Go into these old slave movies, man. There's old deeds that are coming out, old wills that speak about in great detail what's to happen to the slaves of these damn Edomites once they die, and how they just pawned us off like we were fucking property. There's still records of that shit. Of course, Trump trying to get rid of that. They banned critical race theory or whatever. You know, being that they the damn Edomites. All right, they're trying to, like the scripture say, their children shall seek to please the poor. You know, you trying to even the playing field, so to speak. All right, but the Lord requires that which is past. Verse 13. Thus with your mouth you have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me, and I have heard them. Verse 14, thus said the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. Who is Idumea? That's the Greek way to say Edom. This is how we know this is speaking about the so-called white race, man. Here it is. Now they don't want to claim their whiteness, so-called whiteness, man. Now y'all hear this, y'all was everybody. Y'all was the Greeks, y'all was the Romans, y'all was this, y'all was that, but y'all don't want to be Esau? Why? Because y'all know that's who the Lord has in the nation forever. So y'all try to hide from that heritage. It says, even in all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. All right, the Lord has spoken it. You know, who can but fear? All right, I would hate to be an Edomite. The Lord hates you. Simple as that, man. So I love this chapter, man. All right, the coming destruction upon Esau, Edom, the coming destruction upon America, the coming destruction upon the land of Israel, and them damn rats over there, man. The Lord is about to bring it to pass. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.